All right, so I came over to my parents' place.
You can explain a couple things.
That's what I was gonna do.
Okay.
So, just a second, we'll explain it. Anyway, so I come over to my parents' place for a day. I had to come over here, pick some stuff up, and then head back home. And what is my dad working on? Another snowblower. Anyway, so he went and picked this up. He picked up the side-by-side this summer, and because it has a heater in it and it's nice and warm, we had to put a snowblower on it. So, you wanna explain it?
Yeah. Okay, this is the kind of snowblower I was never going to get because most people say they make those black ones and they've got wheels on them here, training wheels, and to take the weight, and generally they just don't work. One guy on the internet says he brought a brand new one and he didn't even get 2 full days out of it, and the wheels things all bent that hold the thing because it's so heavy and they broke, and anyway, he said you couldn't even make it work. But so I was gonna take the motor and move it over there and move this back here so we can pick it up and down so we can go drive down the road. But I thought, well, let me try it first. And I could see that if you have all the weight on this, I'd have the same problem. These would be getting stuck in holes and stuff, and when you go up hills, you wouldn't have any weight on the four-wheeler, you wouldn't be able to turn, and that's the problem everybody was having, is going uphill or downhill, you can't steer it, you get these falling holes, you get stuck because all the weight's on here. So what we tried is we went ahead and hooked it up on the back anyway, and we put the hitch up here on the front, and we tested it, and we put a whole bunch of weight on the snowmobile, on the front end of the four-wheeler, of the side-by-side here. So we've got a lot of weight already on there. And so this here, even though it's got skids on it, it's just barely scooting. It's just enough when you go over the bump, the skis stay on the ground, and you still got your weight on your steering axle and can pull it, and it seems to actually be working all right. I know it's where you can't get it off the ground, it's hard to run over to your neighbors 5 miles away at 60 miles an hour and go plumb out, but it's actually surprising me that for just around the place here, it seems to work. It's gonna, with that weight on there, is what making the difference with the weight. Transferring most of the weight from the attachment to the four-wheeler. We're sunk about 2 3/4 inches down, a little more than 2 3/4 inches down. We pulled the front end down so that we've got probably 75% of the weight of the outfit on the machine, and it seems to be working by doing that. And we're gonna go.
So most of the force from the blower right here is actually transferred to the rear hitch right here. So we ran that pipe underneath, and so it's not putting a ton of stress on the side-by-side itself. A lot of the stress, is in the hitch, so it distributes that really well. So we're gonna fire it up. We're gonna go out and plow some snow.
The cool thing is electric start.
Yeah, electric start.
And this, it's got electric start.
I shouldn't have stood there. We'll put it on out there. Here we go. Oh, I also put a seat cover on the Phaser. No, but it's working.
Is that on full throttle?
Yeah, it is. It's full
I think I'll
throttle.
blow snow near as far as I wish it would.
Well, you only got a couple inches of snow.
I don't think it's a little farther.
The wind's blowing that way. So, I don't know. It's still working.
We'll go the other way and see what happens.
First to get it
Yeah,
smooth.
you plow it first.
I
Get a
got you.
base on it.
I was half tempted to back drag it with the backhoe today. Just kind of flatten it all out. I don't know if I can do what you wanted to.
Matter of fact, that picks up more oxygen. I seem to have plenty of traction here, but I don't have deep snow yet. Either.
2 mile an hour is what you're going.
3 miles an hour.
Now you're going 3. It's working.
Yeah, it is. I'm not be able to pick it up and drive 60 mile an hour though.
Yeah, well, I've modified a bit to do that. We cleared a pin. Yeah, we cleared a pin. Kind of tight.
Yeah, it is.
Found a new one in there?
Well, it kind of
No?
pulled off and it kind of shared a tendency to.
Well, it ain't gonna fall out.
We got our nylon gun here somewhere.
Yeah, this is not the nuts drawer, but
Might have one. Yep.
So my phone died and I couldn't do a proper outro. So there's a lot of work to be done to make everything permanent on the snowblower, but it seemed to function, proof of concept. So my dad will fix it all up, finish her up, and be plowing snow with it. Thanks for watching.